Hi, it's Amy, and today's day 3 of the quarantine. And I'm actually not in New York City. I'm in Los Angeles, California. The whole day was very overcast until now. It's finally sunny a little bit. It looks nice. And everybody's getting ready for Shabbat, which, is a day of rest, which everybody's been resting anyways. But the nice thing about it is, we'll have some time to be with Hashem, which is God, and our loved ones, whoever they might be, or who are with us, or who are in the Olam Haba, in the world to come, in Shemayim, maybe parents or grandparents or spouses or, God forbid, children that we lost or aren't with us anymore. Um, you could take a walk and try to speak to them and probably hear them because there's no one else on the street. I actually heard some chimes when I was walking by, and I always associated chimes with my dad because he had chimes in his balcony, on his balcony, and then I took them when he passed away, and then somehow they got lost. But whenever I hear them, I feel like he's talking to me, so that's really cool. As I said in my earlier one commercial minute break, was I was telling people I think that especially people in cold weather should try to get these lamps. They're very small and portable. They're lamp therapies, light therapy lamp. Actually, I just made a connection. Usually, it's very hard for me to go to sleep, and the last few days I've used it for 3 days, I think. I've been able to go to sleep without the 10 milligrams of melatonin and the other natural herb supplements, which is really amazing. So I try to put the light therapy on before 12 p.m. The earlier the better, I think it is. And I think it has been brought my cycle back into more of a normal, natural sync. So that's very exciting. We are almost in a lockdown situation. Pretty much, you're not allowed to, or suggested, don't go anywhere unless it's for food necessities, pet food, prescription drugs, and stuff like that. I haven't ventured out today. I did make some calls to people, and I actually was able to do some mitzvahs, which means good deeds, from my computer, which I'm just sharing to try to inspire other people. I'm not saying like I'm all that or anything, but you could definitely give tzedakah, which is, charity or money, to help different kind of organizations. I mean, you might have a family member that can use some financial assistance. There's PayPal and Facebook. You could send them a little cash to try to get food or other services they might need. There's also many Jewish organizations, or I'm sure Catholic organizations, or whatever your faith is. They all can use help, and then there's many like Red Cross and the Discovery Cancer Associations. Yeah, we have something called Bikor Cholim, which gives a lot of food to people in the hospital, and magazines and other things like that. And I have a friend who distributes backpacks full of items to homeless people. So I sent him a little bit money to support his organization. And if you don't have money, there's still a lot of things you can do. For instance, you can call a single person. You can call someone who's, not married, someone who might be a widow, someone who might be a parent whose children are in different parts of the country or world. Try to think of those people, because I would say that, being a single person myself, that those are very vulnerable people, especially people who are older and single. That's very hard. It would be a very nice thing for people to call them up or say hello to them, check in on them to make sure that they have everything they need. Let me see what else. Not like I'm the big macher with anything. I'm just trying to give ideas while we're all locked up to make us think of things we could do. Of course, as other people have said, or there's little things you can bake. I've been baking cookies, and I've been working on practicing my guitar, and I've been trying to declutter. I've been making a little bit of progress. Um, we have to clean for Pesach, so I've been cleaning for Passover, which is Pesach. People have definitely a lot of really good time to pray right now. It's much better than it's ever been. And what else can I say? I guess that's it, you know? I mean, write a letter to somebody. I was thinking about that. Write a letter to your friend that's across the country. Write a letter to somebody who may be in the hospital, who you're not allowed to visit, who needs help. I mean, needs, company. They need someone to know they're thinking of them. Write a letter to your sibling who's out of state. I think that that's something we could still do. And I know I just clicked on this visual effect and it's really strange. But I feel like these YouTube things are kind of good, even though they're very simple and people show what they're eating or talk about just basic things. But we are connected by this. So, you know what? I like it and I'm going to keep doing it. So, anyways, I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend. Happy Friday. Good Shabbos. And we'll talk more soon. Bye.